So we do Rav Tzaddok on a little bit. What's Adar Aleph going on? What's it all about? What does it mean? So he
Tzaddok on what?
On Adar Aleph. We're on Adar Aleph now. So what's Adar Aleph? What's going on? So we know first of all that Rizal says right. Usually the beginning of 12 months, 12 tribes. Last tribe of Pashta is Yosef, right? And with two others, it's Menashe and Ephraim. Okay. So we know Rav Nosson says Menashe is. We spoke about this I think a little bit ago. I remember. Menashe bechinas of there's two seminal bechinas, right? We know that it's about simcha. There's two of the most important ways of being mischazik are from Nachman's world is ayin azamra, right? Ayin means searching for Hashem. Where are you, Hashem? And that reveals the highest light, which is giving life force to even the furthest places, right? That's called ayin. Where are you, Hashem? And you, right? And then you have the bechinas called azamra. Azamra. It's finding the good points, which of course you said it's very true. Like when that's the first Kutalachas, it's about building the Mishkan through the good points and through the tefillahs that we build the Mishkan. But so these two elements, these two methods are the parents of all chizik. Whatever chizik is going to fit in one or the other. Either it's going to be a yearning kind of thing, or it's going to be more of a joy in who you are, where you are, and waking up the good nekudas, or waking up the fact like Shela and go, you're waking up the realizing the importance of every ratzon, feeling it and enjoying, like, great, so I know I can be an Aleph, okay, I can't. If I blew it out of nowhere, so at least I can be an Aleph, like you can there's the cuts with Vleibla Eger when he became a Kachka Chassid, his father, the Marsha on Rav Shlomo, the Marsha on Shulchan Aruch, went to see what the deal is with the Chassidim, so he went into them and he saw that he saw them, like some guy came and they made a big deal. Oh, this guy's coming. So like he doesn't look like he's learned. Like now he doesn't know any Torah. Like he doesn't look like he's like a big guy. Like nah, he doesn't know. So what's his mile? He's like, well, he's not. He's like, he doesn't know enough. Good morning. Of course not enough. He's got nothing anyway. So what? Some question you could say no. The person has nothing. So that's the person who's like the guy who makes the big sounds because he has nothing. So he has to sound off. The guy was able to diminish himself. That was a positive thing. So there's a bechina of You have an inyan of finding the positive and finding the good and being with the good, right? I don't remember the connection to the story. I don't know. I just sort of lost track of thought, but we can start again. So actually, you have Menashe and Ephraim. So Menashe and Ephraim, you have the beginning of Menashe. It's forgetting. Yes, exactly right. It's forgetting. That's the beginning of Ayah, and then you have Ephraim. Ephraim is this beginning of a period, the beginning of the good points, of the positive. And I get right. I remember the connection. So the person, so at least I could be none of. Right, the Chidah brings the Mishnah in, the Gemara Brachas says about the Rebbe. They were walking and they hear yelling in the street in the city. I'm sorry, I'll get to it in a second. Yelling in the city, and the Rebbe said, "Can't be in my house." So they asked him why not. He said, "They wouldn't yell like that in my house." So there's two mahachim. The Baalei Musa said because he trained his family that even no matter what, to yell like that with such despair impossible. But the Chidah says something totally different. He says, but a person that read Rabbeinu Kodesh was an Anav, and an Anav, he said, even if he has 70 years of bad, it gets all flipped around. He said, for me, he said, not Shach Hashem would do that to me. Ad Kach, he knew that that's what the Chidah says. The kind of person at least can be happy, at least. So if I'm not holding anything, okay, but at least I can be an Anav. Like, very pashut. It's the morale by Korach, also beautiful morale says about Korach, that Korach, similar to Rav Nosson in a certain way, but it's his own Mahalach. He says, Hashem's mashpeh game al b'yet shvalim. As Pasuk says, he says, why? Why does Hashem put down the arrogant and uplift those who have humility, right, to make themselves lowly? He says, because there's a bechina of mashpegim, there's a bechina of that your natural state is to be with Hashem. Naturally, you rise up to Hashem. He said, if you make yourself into this big yesh, just mitzias, so Hashem, okay, it's not the natural state of being connected. You're something of your own. So let's see you stand on your own. The guy just falls flat in his face. That's what happens when you're small. So naturally, you go up to be near. So the minute your person has nothing, you can be thankful. So at least I don't feel. I don't want to feel arrogant. I don't want to feel. That's also got a big mile. Like there's a lot of ways of finding the quiz tova. So one of ways of finding positive things. And the same thing with searching. You can search. You can look. You can look for Hashem. So those are all the good things. So something brings us beginning of what is other rishon. So he brings the shlosh. So the shlosh says that during this time, he said,
wait, you had a question.
Right. Sorry. Thank you.
Sorry. You said that Adar, Rishon and Adar Sheni are connected Menashe, but when there's only one Adar.
So it's
Is it
Yosef.
still connected?
Yosef. It's inclusive, but it's Yosef. Yeah.
Was Menashe Adar
Last
Aleph?
month, you said last month is Yosef.
It might be Menashe
Also
Ephraim,
Yosef?
I don't remember. Maybe.
So how do we get from
I don't
Menashe
remember.
to Simcha? We're talking about Menashe.
Because the bechina of right, the bechina of nishani of this of forgetfulness, right? This Indian of when you're in a forgetful bad place, so that you search for Hashem. That's how. That's one of the ways. That's one of the ways. I don't remember which is which. Could be right. It's Menashe Ephraim. It could be. Turns out, yeah. And again, we know the Maisa that's the whole Indian of Menashe being. Right, you have to start with you have to start with the bechina of a zamra, but really the bechina of ayah is in a certain way higher, because you can use it no matter what, and it has the power to bring you to really high places. This yearning and this searching for Hashem. It's tremendous koyach because it reveals a very high light. So anyway, actually, as he brings the Shela says we know that this year is Shovevim tat, Shuman titzaveh included in Shovevim. He said why? He said the reason why we add a month is to make the solar year one with the lunar year, right? That's why we do it. He said, so Hashem, why did the moon become diminished? Because of the kitru. Right? He said, why should two kings use one crown? So Hashem diminished the moon. So that caused that there'd be a kitru as possible to sin. That Mechavi could fall. This was already kitru, already pastainas. The way the Sfarim, we spoke about this once before, the Pitzchasharim and others from learned that it's not the pash. This is a long discussion, but like bottom line, very very kitzer, is that it's not the pash. That the moon wasn't like the sun, even originally, but the moon also you had a revelation. Again, not like the Maral, but okay, that's what he says though. But the Maral says they were originally had to be the same, but it can't change around because that's the pash of what they say. It must be that's what it says. Ibn Ezra says not like that. Maral argues on him, but interestingly, the Pitzchasharim was also a Kabbalistic source, says like the Ibn Ezra. He says it means when you were in a place of not clarity, like the moon element, you would have had complete clarity, so then you can't fall. Maybe there was a kitrig, and maybe it fell, so maybe they could fall. So therefore, we're ki'ilu. The whole Indian of this is the time when we need more kapara. Mela we do also terumah titzaveh to have Shovevim. That's the Shela Kodesh. So the Rav Tzaddok says in his usual brilliant way, he says, of course that's true. He says, a little schwer, like what? No, Hashem diminished, so what does that have to do with us doing more tshuva now? Vakil, that he diminished, it's a little interesting, the Chesh is a little not clear what he means. That's what he says. He says, of course it's true. He said, but you could really say also the opposite. You could say that because you're adding now is the time when you're putting together the sun and the moon, maybe it's a time when you have the opportunity to bring more tshuva and more purity and more goodness. That's what he wants to say. Right? Because these times of the Ibur, these days of the Ibur, this extra month, that's the time that are especially masugah for tshuva. Because they do this whole Inyan. Right? Or halavana kech or chamba is mein haba. That's what's going to be the next world. Man, now is the time we do it. That's of course that's what we're talking about. Also other bays, but even other reasons. Other reasons. But he time is that other rishon is really the addition, like the beginning of the addition. We already did the addition of this other base. Like once there's other rishon, it already means that this month is an extra thing. It's not Purim. It's not now. This month is the extra thing. Forget the Gemara says that until the other you have whatever the pshat is there. The Maisel within the calendar determined that you have other. When it says over there, but Pasha they did it Purim. It's not so clear. It was before Purim. It's like you have to sit and work out what it means. Once they made a mistake, they did this. You can't do only other till the end of other. But here, now that we know there's an extra other, and this is the other that's not the Purim other. So Pasha, this is the added month. That's how he's going. Now it's the added month. That's where he's going. Now it's the added month. This is not that's the added month. Yeah, that's your time. The other base is the usual other. It's very close. That's how he's learning. So maybe
so we keep putting other base. That's other.
That's other. Exactly. This is like a thing, and then it's also not clear right away. Maybe this is the extra month. So this is the time, especially Masugah for Tshuva. That's what he wants to say. So just like this is a very geshmaka Inyan, this whole Inyan of you can do a tremendous tshuva. We're putting this extra month in order to make a kind of shiluv. That's the chayr what he's saying. Otherwise, it's not what he's saying. The chayr that's what he's saying. The chayr that's what he means. So now is the time it's right to terumah titzaveh. You can add to Shovevim because you have extra koyach now to do tshuva. That's what he says. That's sort of the opposite of the Shela, and it's both are true. So this is very important to know. This is the month where you have the koyach to do tshuva, koyach to do tremendous koyach, tremendous hisalus, tremendous uplifting. And
maybe it's like what we started off with, that like if there could be no chet, because the moon and the sun are connected, so then, like we said from the, what did we start with?
Piska Sharm?
No, the Kamarna, there wouldn't have to be a Mishkan B'Pile if there would be no chet.
That's
So once we're connecting so it's the terumah titzaveh issue, because we're getting back to the Mishkan.
At the very least, very, very good. At the very least, try to be a dwelling place for the Shekhinah. Yeah, at the very least, that's part of course, that's the goal. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're trying for, and everyone in their own way. That's our goal. Our goal is to try to be a dwelling place for the Shekhinah. And listen, it's not necessarily a popular position, but the Chazon Ish was right. He said, you learn 6 hours, you get this, or you learn 7 hours, you get that, like that. That's right. You know what I mean? You have not to try to mizalzel. Every little bit of learning is very chashiv. It's all very good, but like the more learning you do, the more connecting you do, the more you're able to. You're able to daven good. You're able to, all these things are all that's all about. Either I'm bringing making the Mishkan or not. My choice. That's what it comes down to. So we're Baruch Hashem. Hashem shall help us be zochah to all these beautiful areas, to tshuva, connecting. Okay, so now